What's up, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. It's that time of the month, end of September, so we're going to take a look at what Omnibus and collected editions come out next month, October 2019. So stay tuned. One of the Geminis hit me up last month and gave me a better source on when these books actually come out. We know in-stock trades and Amazon are good for buying books, but they're coming soon and the release dates have always been a little off, or really not updated. So let's take a look at October 2nd. These are the books that will be available to buy on Tuesday, October 1st. We have the Immortal Hulk oversized hardcover coming out. It does only collect the first 10 issues, so it's stuff that we already have in trade paperbacks and in single issues. But for $34.99, I don't know. I might pick it up as an oversized edition, and I actually don't own the trades anymore. I had to give the first 3 back, so Immortal Hulk Volume 1 is coming out. We have Absolute Batman Arkham Asylum. This is the 30th anniversary edition. This was just the run titled Arkham Asylum. It doesn't say how many issues it is, but being that it's an absolute, I mean, it could be anywhere from 4 to like 12. $75 cover price. I'm not familiar with the storyline, but it's definitely something I'm going to pick up, and we'll take a look at it together. Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History trade paperback, $18 for 6 issues. I haven't read this run. I might pick it up if I'm bored. We'll take a look. Then we have another hardcover. I'm not sure if this is oversized. It looks like it's an OHC. Thanos: The Infinity Ending with a $25 cover price. Collects Ron Lim's last final hoorah with Thanos. Might be one to look out for. Breathless is a Black Mask trade paperback. It collects the first 4 issues of this run. One that I might pick up depending on how I'm feeling. I mean, Black Mask has some good books, though, so it might be interesting. Major X trade paperback, the Rob Liefeld Marvel book. I might pick it up just to see how it is. It's a $20 trade. This collects the first 6 issues of Major X. I've always been interested in it, so I'm probably going to pick this one up. Batman / The Max Arkham Dreams hardcover. This is the Sam Keith crossover event. $25. I enjoy Sam Keith's artwork. It's really out there. It's kind of wacky and should be an interesting pull. I'm going to pick this one up too. Got Man Wolf the Complete Collection trade paperback, $40 price tag on that. Then we got Namor the Submariner by John Byrne and Jay Lee hardcover omnibus, $125 cover price. Definitely going to pick this one up. It's actually the second Namor omnibus that has been released. We got the Timely Classics one that already came out. Collects issues 1 through 40, plus the first 2 annuals of that run. Plus it has Incredible Hulk Annual 18, Silver Surfer Annual 5, and Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme Annual 2. So that's going to be the big Marvel Omni for that day. It looks like that Namor one does have 2 covers, a direct edition and a regular cover. The one that Omar has, and then it looks like we're going to have this one, which is kind of an updated version from one of the original issues. Okay, cool. Another Marvel Omnibus coming out that day, the Marvel Universe by Rob Liefeld. So we have Major X and the Marvel Universe dropping at the same time. It collects a bunch of his stuff. X Factor 40, Uncanny X-Men 245, What If 7, Captain America 1 through 6, that 1996 epic Captain America picture. Avengers 1 through 7, that's All Heroes Reborn stuff. Wolverine 154 through 157, which has the Deadpool battle. Onslaught Reborn 1 through 5, and stuff from Amazing Spider-Man Annual 23, Marvel Comics Presents, and Heroes Reborn 1/2. $100 omnibus. I'm definitely going to pick it up. Rob Liefeld, Marvel Universe. You know, I don't really collect these artist selects, but they got a John Byrne Fantastic Four artist select coming out too, man. So that might be something that you guys want to be on the lookout for. All right, what is this? Transdimensional trade paperback. What is this from? Looks like an indie book. Looks like some underwater paranormal stuff. All right, so that's everything for October 1st. Let's look at the second week of October. These are the books that come out Wednesday the 9th that you can order online on the 8th. What do we got here? Heroes in Crisis, the Price and Other Tales hardcover. This has a $25 cover price. This collects Batman 64 through 65, Flash 64 and 65, Green Arrow 45 and 48 through 50, and Flash Annual 2. It looks like this is a companion to the Heroes in Crisis. This is Rebirth stuff. So Dark Horse has an omnibus coming out, Baltimore Omnibus Volume 1. This is a $35 book, so it's probably more like a deluxe edition. I'm not familiar with the run, but I'll probably grab this to see what it's all about. It's a hardcover book. Oh, so it collects volumes 1 through 4. It looks like it's probably going to be similar to the BPRD books. It's a Mike Mignola book, and those volumes could be like 5 chapters in each volume. 568 pages on here. Yeah, we'll pick it up. War of the Realms Punisher tie-in, trade paperback, no big deal. All-Star Comics Only Legends Live Forever hardcover. So a DC hardcover with a $50 cover price. It looks to be like Bronze Age material. Yeah, 1970s run of Justice Society. It's All-Star Comics 58 through 74, Adventure Comics 461 through 466, and DC Special 29. Doesn't have a page count. I don't know. This is just a hardcover. I'm probably going to pass on this. X-Men Double XL by Jim Lee. Oversized monster hardcover. $100 book. It collects Jim Lee issues on the X-Men in this huge oversized format. I think the Behold Galactus or the most recent Alex Ross Marvels book. So it collects his Uncanny 256 through 258, 268 through 269, and 274 through 277, plus X-Men 1 through 3 from the next volume, the 1991 series. So 336 pages, $100 for a huge oversized Jim Lee book. Jim Lee X-Men book. So what is this? Marvel 80 for 80 hardcover. So 80 pages representing 80 years of Marvel throughout its 8-decade history. So a hardcover book, each page represents a different year of Marvel. That might be pretty cool. We got a Ghost Rider Marvel Masterworks coming out. Volume 1, $75. Collects Marvel Spotlight 5, his first appearance, through issue 12, and Ghost Rider 1 through 5. So if you're a Masterworks collector, they have that, and they have the direct edition, which has looks like the gold background. That's everything for October 10th. Next, for the Wednesday, October 16th, Gideon Falls trade paperback volume 3 comes out, so definitely going to pick that up. I love me some Gideon Falls. This collects issues 12 through 16, and it has a $17 cover price. Going to pick that one up and probably knock it out that same night for sure. Now, the biggest omnibus of the month, the Batman by Snyder and Capullo Omnibus. 1,152 pages, $125. It contains the Court of Owls. It contains 0 Year. It contains the first 33 issues of that run. It says Volume 1, so I don't know how they're going to collect the rest of the run to get to the 52 issues. Maybe they're going to throw in some Death of the Family or something like that, but definitely going to be the most anticipated omnibus. Comes out 3rd week of October. Now, the biggest absolute of the month is going to be Absolute Swamp Thing by Alan Moore. I have been wanting to get these regular hardcovers since I got into this game, and I always figured I'd hold out for an absolute. Then it was announced, then it was delayed, but now it's definitely coming out. This collects Saga of the Swamp Thing 20 through 34 and Swamp Thing Annual 2. Alan Moore. Cannot wait to get this and read it for the first time. We got a Wonder Woman, The Just War hardcover, Volume 1. 11 issues of Wonder Woman, issues 58 through 68, 144 pages, $30. Gonna be a pass from me. Marvel's Spider-Man City at War trade paperback. This is Video Game Spider-Man, which collects issues 1 through 6 from City at War. $20 cover price. It's got Clay and Crane art. I might pick it up. I was never really super interested in that Velocity or that video game adaptation, but we might check it out. Top Shelf, Busting Out a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the Tempest hardcover for $30. Basically, it's volume 4 of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, 256 pages. The Boys Omnibus volume 4 comes out, the soft cover. Marvel Masterworks has a Doctor Strange volume 9 coming out, $75 cover price. IDW busting out the Goosebumps Horrors of the Witch House hardcover for $13, so that's probably going to be a pretty small book. Have to pass on that, but I did love me some Goosebumps back in the day. All right, so October 23rd, the books that you could buy the day before. Spider-Man Life Story trade paperbacks coming out. I'm definitely going to pick this up for $18. The 6-issue miniseries that everybody's been like ranting and raving about. Finally going to be able to pick it up. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5 coming out. That's that Nick Spencer run. Berserk Deluxe Edition Volume 3 comes out. Definitely going to jump into that. That should be the volumes 7 through 9 of Berserk. Been loving what I've been reading so far, so that's going to come out, $50 cover price. So we have the Timely's Greatest Golden Age Simon and Kirby Omnibus coming out, $150 cover price. This is kind of like the Golden Age Cap book, really. Similar to the Namor book that we saw. Should have 2 covers as well. You have that one that looks more modern, and the one which I'm going to get, which has the old school artwork with Cap and Bucky on the front. Collects Daring Mystery Comics 1 through 3 and 6 through 8, Red Raven Comics 1, Marvel Mystery 12 through 25, Human Torch 2, Captain America Comics 1 through 10, All Winners 1 and 2, USA Comics 1 and 3, 1 through 3, Young Allies Comics 1, and Mystic Comics number 7. So it does double dip. This whole entire omnibus is going to be collected in there because this has Cap 1 through 12. But it's not going to double dip with this Marvel Age Golden. This collects issues 1 through 12. So this actually is going to finish off like the rest of this run. That's pretty cool. It's almost like a volume 2 of this book. All right, so that's pretty cool. So then there is one more week of October. There's going to be 5 weeks of releases here. So the October 29 stuff, Deadpool by Scotty Young Volume 3 trade paperback, Symbiote Spider-Man trade paperback. I might pick that up because I don't have that in singles. For 16 bucks, what do you get? Issues 1 through 5 of Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay. Vertigo might be dead, but they're still putting out Omnibus. We have the Lucifer Omnibus Volume 1 hardcover. It's $100. It has 976 pages. It collects The Sandman Presents Lucifer 1 through 3, then Lucifer 1 through 35, and Lucifer Nirvana number 1. That should be a good pickup coming out of that Vertigo universe. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles miniseries Shredder in Hell has a trade paperback coming out. All right, guys, so that looks like about everything that caught my attention. Pretty big month for Omnibus, Absolute Editions. DC's coming in pretty strong. Marvel has a couple of things here, but with the Batman New 52 run, with the Arkham Asylum Absolute, the Swamp Thing Absolute, the Vertigo title, we're looking like a pretty big month, man. Let me know what you guys are most interested in for October. Drop me a like before you leave, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Stay minty fresh. Peace.